Okay, so now um, we've got a file open, a front page, and this is just a very crude front page that I made. Now, I drew this in Illustrator and I placed this image here. Now, you might say, well, why would you do something in Illustrator? Um, Illustrator no longer writes code. You can make slices with Illustrator, but you can't write code anymore. And if you have version CS4 or CS5 or any other legacy version, you'll be able to write code with it according to the instructions. So what I'm going to do here is select this, do Control A here, and just copy this. And I already have Photoshop open. And I'm going to start a new document, which I'm going to call index. And the preset is for the clipboard, and I'm just going to set it for the web at 800 and 600, just like I did the other, and click on OK. And I'm going to paste this in as a smart object into Photoshop. There we go. Okay, and I'll click the little check there to put it in. All right, so now that we have this, what I'm going to do is show rulers. So go to View and Show Rulers if you don't have your rulers shown already. And I'm going to drag down guides. And you see, I'm just roughly dividing these sections here. There we go. All right. Okay. And I'll go to the side and bring a guide in here also. All right, so there we have guides. And I am going to go to the slice tool, which if it isn't in front, it's under the crop tool. So just go to the slice tool here and see at the top it says slices from guides. So I'm going to click on slices from guides. And there we go. It's all sliced up nice and neat. But I would like some slices here also. So I'm going to just drag this, and remember the point of the knife is the part that you want to slice with, just like a regular knife. Okay, so here I have it now. I would like this picture to be all one slice, so I'm going to click like this and make that all one slice here. And I'd like this logo here all one slice. So I'll come here, and you see what that does. It combines the two slices. So now I'm going to go to File and Save for the Web. All right, so here we are. I'm going to do 4 up. So I clicked here, 4 up, and you see I can have a choice of which kind of file I want here where it says GIF. So I'm going to use my little hand on the space bar and navigate over here to this little slice called Homes. And I'll click on it, and I know that it's selected because there's a yellow band around it. Okay, so it's a GIF file, but you see I don't have a transparent background. So what I can do is click on the white over here where it says Color Table. I can click on the white here, and then click here where it has the transparency. Little tab here, and you see this becomes transparent. Okay, so we've got 256 colors. We really don't need that many because you can see we only have a few here. I'll choose 8. And you see, as I do this, the file size becomes smaller. Do you see? This is 290 bytes. This is 337 bytes. Okay, so I can do that. And of course, we can do selective, additive, or perceptual. We're just going to go with the default selective. We have transparency. We don't have to dither here. Now, interlacing means that it comes up every 8 lines, every 8 rows of pixels, and it'll look like it comes up faster, but actually the new machines are so fast. If you want it to come up really fast, you do click interlaced. Okay, so we can say dither here, and we're going to use the monitor color. So we're pretty well safe here. All right, so that's a GIF file. Now here is the same file here, and I'm going to click here, and this time I'm going to use a JPEG. So I come here and JPEG, and you see I'm going to choose the quality that is high, and I'm going to choose 60%. You see I can change that if I like. And I can do progressive, which is pretty much the same as interlacing. But I'll just go with the default, which was optimize. And you can see that these two slices are different in the amounts of space they take up. This takes up 1.007 K or 1,000 bytes, and this is only 290 bytes. So you can see that the GIF file takes up much less. Okay, so I'm going to use the GIF file, and I'm going to double click on here, and I'm going to make it an image file. I could make it a no image file if I didn't want anything there. Okay, for the name, I'm going to call this Homes G because it has green type. And it's going to go to a page called homes.html, and the target is going to be a blank. So it's going to open up in a new window. And the message is going to be gallery of homes. And this is going to appear in the browser at the bottom. And here is our alt text that I talked about. And this is going to be a little screen tip as we mouse over it. So I'm going to say OK to that. And I will use my little hand tool to come here, to move this over here. Now I'm going to choose this slice up here, and I'm going to choose one color to be the white here to be transparent. And I'm going to double click on here, and for this name I'm going to give it Homes W because it's white type. And remember, we keep lowercase and we keep 8 characters to our name. That's the protocol that programmers use. And this is going to go to homes.html. the target is going to be blank. It's going to be in its own window, and it's going to be Gallery of Homes. And for the alt text, Gallery of Homes. Okay, so I'm going to say OK to that. So now I have everything the way I want it, and I'm going to go to Save. Okay, I'm going to save this on my desktop. And you see the name here is Index. The format is going to be HTML and images. And I'm going to use the default setting, and I'm going to save all slices. So I'm just going to go and save that on the desktop. And I'm going to stop this right now and go on to the next one.